But because of everyone's sensitive nature, when I started ignoring Louis, guess what the new discussion was in the group chat? Man, ever since this girl joined OnzLemur, been acting different, bro.
Huh?
Oh, so when I want to be in my own lane and not talk.
He been acting different. He acting just the fucking same. And today we've got One Girl Destroyed My Friend Group 2 by OnzLemur. I think that's how you pronounce that. So you're probably thinking, hey Chris, that says 2. Where's 1? So, funny story, 1 came out and I watched it. Like, if it showed up on my page, day it came out, and I watched it. We're gonna go ahead and just get into it. Yeah, sorry for not reacting to part 1. But if you must know, I did like it.
Testing, 1, 2. Recap. So one girl destroyed my friend.
Okay,
and that girl was my best friend. Alright. But before it all fell apart, it had to get started, which is when I met this one dude named Zane, who invited me to kick it with him and some of his friends, Noah, Kim, Cam, Andre, Ace, Rich, and Louie.
Right,
and
I remember
first,
this.
It was pretty awkward because no one knew Zane invited me. But after cracking a few jokes here and there, it cleared the tension until I started chatting with one of the girls in the group.
Right, and I remember she was an ex.
Cam, who was actually Louie's ex, which made Louie and Andre my biggest haters because Andre and Louie were best friends. Until some time passed and me and Andre became cool, but Louie never stopped giving me the cold shoulder. So I left him alone and became close friends with Noah and Zane.
Kinda understandable.
When one day, Ari hit me up out of the blue one night, apologizing because she had been ghosting me while dealing with her toxic relationship. So I forgave her and introduced her to my new friend group when out of nowhere, Louie takes an interest in my best friend. How old are you?
Well,
Right.
I'm only a year older than Lemur, and my birthday is right after his, so...
What is happening right now?
So I'm only a year older than you. Nice.
Nice?
That's real nice.
What he mean, nice? So there I sat listening to Louis spit game to my best friend, but he was so slick with it that Ari didn't even notice he was gathering all the information he needed to shoot a shot only after knowing her for 30 minutes. And I could have tried the white knight, but it would have been really awkward because people think there's only 2 types of people that white knight. A girl's girl best friend and a guy that's secretly trying to hit. But as Cardi once said, she my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a side. But real talk, I couldn't tell if Louis was really into Ari. So I switched to spectate mode and just observed because Louis wasn't overly going. I wasn't sure if he was up to something because he made it sound like it was just normal conversation. It's just, by Louis' standards, a normal conversation is too much. Keep in mind,
There are those type of people. Wait, hold on. He's about to explain probably.
was the quiet, nonchalant type that I had only ever talked to 3 times. But before I knew it, the day was over, Ari left, and everybody else went to sleep. And that was the end of it. Or so I thought.
So like I was saying, there are those types of people where it's like, you know, if they're talking to someone, they're always like scheming in their head for it. You know there's those type of people. And if you know that type of person is your friend, you should, or at least in your friend group, you should be able to recognize it and probably have a contingency just in case some shit happens.
Yo, Lemur, let's hang out. What?
This nigga, I can see why this took 4 months. I can see if this was the main thing that took it 4 months, unless it was just some other stuff going on. But I can see why this took 4 months. This animation here, smooth. It's smooth. I like this style a lot.
What? The day after I introduced Ari, Louis' entire demeanor changed from piss off to be my friend. No. Be my friend. No. Please. Be my friend. No. But here's the thing. Everybody in this friend group held grudges. Even over the smallest thing. So if anybody got butthurt, it would get toxic real fast. Like, I would wake up, see there's 500 messages in the group chat and start reading. First message, Noah called Louis a bitch. Damn, that's the first message. Andre said, "Fuck me and Noah." What the freak did I do? Kim is sending voice messages of her crying. Zane is getting fried by the entire. Ace called me a bitch. Andre said, "Stop texting his ex." And I'm going back to bed. But because of everyone's sensitive nature, when I started ignoring Louis, guess what the new discussion was in the group chat? Man, ever since this girl joined Lemur, been acting different, bro.
Huh?
Oh, so when I want to be in my own lane and not talk.
He been acting different. He been acting different. He acting just the fucking same. What? Hold on. No. He acting just the fucking same. He's saying fuck you to the guy who told him fuck you. He acting just the fucking same. It's y'all changing up talking about something. I don't know. Lemur acting different. Hey, Lemur, you trying to, like, seriously, the guy's been saying fuck you to Lemur for a minute. By the way, if these niggas were tight with, like, each other before meeting Lemur, they should have recognized that. They should have recognized that. But no, that shit's crazy. Like, you're minding your business, keeping the status quo of what's happening, and then niggas will just be like, y'all moving different. Like, there are people that I know that don't fuck with, that, like, I don't fuck with. Like, I just know, and there are people that I'm, like, friends with that are connected to them. I don't fuck with them because they didn't fuck with us. And then they will say, we're moving different. It's like, how the fuck does that make any sense? How the fuck does that make any sense? What? How are we moving different if we ain't say fuck you first? We just keep it quid pro quo. The fuck?
Talk to you, it's a problem. So basically what started happening was I would get into these 2v1 situations with Andre and Louis because anything involving Louis automatically includes Andre.
Ass liquor. Calling it. That nigga is an ass liquor. He got fucking pink eye, tossing salad all day.
And to sum up the arguments, I was basically the villain starting drama because I was choosing to talk to my best friend instead of that bum who didn't even want to be my friend last week. And what started happening was everyone else started wondering if I was a switch up. Even Noah, who at this point was one of my other best friends. It's just before I was a part of this group, Noah had an old best friend that was in this group and he ghosted the group completely for a girl he was talking to. And everyone was wondering, was I...
Okay, wait. Hold on. That is now understandable. That is now understandable from Noah's end. Because if the nigga you are, like, supposed to be locked in with in the group starts wondering, it's like, yo, what you talking about? Like, we're supposed to be like this. Like, you know. But if he's went through that before, I kind of understand. Like, especially if it's like the girl comes in, guy starts leaving group, guy leaves group for girl. Like, it does seem like a repeating cycle. So it's easier for the group to lean in with the two hating ass niggas. But the two hating ass niggas are still hating ass niggas. So it's, come on.
Gonna do the same thing. So out of nowhere, I'm on trial trying to defend myself against everybody. And I know you thinking, nah, even facing all this pressure, he's still standing 10 toes down.
Yeah. Right.
Chest pumped. Yeah. It's
Right.
the big lean.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
the little one.
Yeah.
He said we not being friends with him no more and we standing on that. Nah, I found it after like 3 days.
But understandable though. I won't lie. I would also like just fold if it's causing me fucking problems. Because I'm the type of person, I like doing shit by myself and solving my problems. I don't like solving problems when it involves me against other, like, multiple other people. And it's like, you know what? What is the quickest fucking resolution of this? You need 500 grand? I'll go rob the bank right now. If the only way for me to, like, resolve an issue was something we should just fold and do what they ask, I'm like, you know what? Cool it. Because one, again, I don't mind confronting the problem, but if the problem's not budging, we gonna find another way to budge the problem. Like, how do I put this? If niggas are saying you're not doing something and like you're having to defend yourself, at that point, just let that happen. because what's gonna happen is like eventually it's gonna catch up. Like eventually shit's gonna happen where it catches up, and then the guy who like hated you at first and switched up, he'll switch up again back to hating you, and then niggas will see it. Trust me, it happens eventually.
Bro, no, because who do I look like defending myself in a group chat with like 10 people, bro? I'm not doing all that.
That's
and
fair.
When one truly thinks about it, it made no sense arguing with Louis just because he wanted to get closer. I had nothing on him, and everybody was in my ear. So after talking about it over and over and over, I started thinking, maybe I am wrong. So I actually started giving Louis a chance, and because Ari was back in my life, I was talking to her a lot. So naturally what happened was Ari just blended into the friend group, and to be honest, it was kind of like Ari filled in the hole that Cam left in the group. Cam had known everyone for a few years, and she was close with everyone, especially Kim. Remember, they were best friends. But the tension between her and Louis was just too much for her to stick around. It's just with her gone, something had been missing until Ari came along. Because the second she started talking, she was the life of the party. But the only difference is for some reason, Kim hated Ari.
For fucking what? God damn it. It's like, bro, that's the shit I hate when it happens. You bring someone in new, shit starts going right, the gears start grinding again, we're building the fucking base, then all of a sudden we get some fucking complaints from, god damn it. Like, bro, gosh, I don't get that ever at all. What does she have a problem with? Like, bro, my friend will tell me about so much shit that happens with his friend group or his club or whatever, and it's like, bruh, why do y'all even like talk to some of these people still? I get it, forgive, forget, second chances, but at some point it's like, bruh, come on, like just tell them just tell them this shit is stupid and get it over with. Does I feel like that's stupid? Like, okay, wait, he might explain a valid reason. Let's continue the video.
It was the main difference between Cam and Ari, because they were best friends and they were beefing. But it was so weird because Cam was like the mom of the group. Anytime you had a breakup, you go to Kim about it. Anytime you felt overwhelmed, you go to Kim about it. Anytime you needed relationship advice, you go to Kim about it. So you can tell she had this reputation of always being reliable and kind-hearted. But the second Ari was mentioned, oh, I hate that piece of shit. That little she thinks she's so cool with her red hair. That red-haired bitch. I can't believe you invited her to the group. And you know what, Lemur? Just for that, I got something for you too. That's why you got no hair, no job, no girlfriend. You didn't go to high school, and that's why you're dumb as. I was like, damn. Maybe she just don't like black people. You brick. Her boyfriend is black. Oh yeah. You think she hates him too? Oh my god. And none of us knew what to do about it because Kim was Andre's girlfriend, so he wasn't about to try and impress his own girl. And Ari was my homegirl, so she always told me when something was up. But whenever I asked Ari what was going on between them, she said she didn't know. And whenever I asked Kim, Andre would tell me to leave it alone. So Ari didn't know what was going on, and when I tried to press the matter further, Andre said, mind my business. So we all kind of just watched as they silently hated each other. And, you know, as strange as it might sound, this isn't what destroyed my friend group. It was something a lot more dramatic. And it happened because I let down my guard around Louis. Around September, August, when summer was finally over, it felt like me and Louis were
the fact that didn't actually, like, destroy the friend group was actually kind of crazy. Like, the fact that you made it through, like, two people beefing silently. I think that left room for, like, hope.
Finally real friends. Everything felt great because excluding the one-sided beef between Kim and Ari, I was feeling optimistic about the next year.
Plus it was one-sided, so it's like she could hate her silently, but she's not gonna act on it. Meanwhile, Kim is gonna like shit on her.
Spoiler warning, it was straight ass. Every year after I met this group of people was ass. Somehow in some minuscule minute.
What the fuck? OnzVerse Phase 1. Group me. Friend group arc Ari. Okay. Ari, Rich and Ari. Therapist friend arc. What the fuck? First love triangle. Where is he in this exactly? Is this him in this, I guess? I don't know where the fuck. I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. Dating my sister's best friend. What the fuck? Interface. What the fuck? What? Yo, wow. I don't know if this is like. I guess this is very eventful. That's all I can say.
All of my problems stemmed from meeting this group. These people cursed me. But before that, I still had my little clique of friends on the side. I think I was about to be in sophomore year of high school. And I was in a relationship with my girlfriend going 3 years strong. Granted, it was a secret relationship because she was my sister's best friend, but that's related. And I mentioned her.
I see. That's where that comes in. It'll be fun eventually, like piecing together a timeline. I hope he comes out with like I hope he makes kind of a reference back to this and makes like a timeline video showing this, but chronologically. I hope he does that.
Stemmed from meeting this group. These people
about here.
And I was in a relationship with my girlfriend going 3 years strong. Granted, it was a secret relationship because she was my sister's best friend, but that's for later. And I mention her because my girlfriend will play a role in how this story unfolds. That is how much the drama with these people branches out. But I digress.
There's no way.
Everything was okay.
Wait, there's no way, because on that timeline? Oh wow, that's a funny Ray William fucking snag there. But that timeline showed it in a completely different manner. There's no way the group, like, that's crazy. Wait.
One night, it was just me and Louis talking, and I don't know what it was, but we were having such a good moment, like a good laugh. I kind of got like a little sentimental, and I was like, man, I'm so glad we became friends after having a rough start with each other. And Louis just kind of like, he laughed, but it wasn't like a, oh yeah, man, you so right type of laugh, right? Like he didn't say anything. He just laughed. And to give it a comparison, imagine you tell your girl you love her and she's like, you so funny. The freak you laughing about? What's so funny? So I took a moment before asking Louis, we are friends, right? And he laughed again before responding with, listen, I know we've been chatting it up and we've been really cool this whole time, but if I'm being honest, bro, wow, this whole time he started all that drama just so he could play in my face like this. And then he said, but listen, if you put me on with Ari, we could be cool, like for real friends. And I know what you're thinking.
Oh my gosh.
Surely after being faced with the truth and realizing how fake he is, you didn't put him on, right?
Please don't tell me you folded.
Wow, you are the sorriest excuse of a main character I have ever seen in my life.
What the fuck?
So, Ari and Louis started dating within like 2 to 3 weeks. And the only reason I'm not going further into depth about this crucial moment is because what happens right after is even more crucial, because out of nowhere, Andre and Kim break up. And this was not a clean break. They broke up in front of everybody. In the group chat phone call, they were screaming and yelling and...
What happened? What happened? What happened? What? There's no, whoa, I want to know some story behind that.
And even some stuff I don't think I can talk about on YouTube without getting demonetized. But to sum everything up, Kim initiated the breakup and kept saying she couldn't deal with this anymore. And between their relationship and always being the middle person of other people's problems, she'd rather be alone. And while listening to all this screaming and arguing...
That's, okay. There are some people who just don't prefer not to handle that. So I would rather just let that go. Let them do what they want to do. Let them feel like let them do what they feel like they have to do to be at peace, essentially.
Of fighting, I was thinking to myself, that's not crazy to say. Being the therapist friend sucks, and it's not crazy to say that.
Very true.
Sent Andre into a frenzy where a lot of crazy stuff was mentioning. He was talking about he would do some very insane stuff that I'm not gonna say. And afterwards, he just became a shell of what he was. And he also became a lot more aggressive, but specifically towards me. Like, I was to blame for his relationship. And I was trying to be as supportive as I could. But he started projecting his feelings onto me, saying, no matter how much you love your girlfriend, eventually she's gonna leave you too. Damn! Just because your relationship went up in flames doesn't mean mine will too. But he was serious. Like, we would have arguments about my relationship. And one time he made it even weirder and said, "Why did you have to make Ari and Louis get together?" Like, you, what does that have to do with anything? Why would you bring them into this? And I kind of chopped it up to him just being jealous of other people's relationships. But all that created an even bigger wedge between us. And the final straw is when one day Ari hit me up and said, "Andre won't stop texting me." And I didn't want to jump to conclusions, so I called her and she talked to me about how she was trying to be a good friend, letting him vent to her about Kim. But after a while, he started getting flirty with her. And a note to make here is a time frame between their breakup and my phone call with Ari that day is about a month.
Yeah, just pack it up. Oh my gosh, bro. 1 month after you go after the other girl in the friend group, and then Kim probably left the group too. So that's already crazy. Like, the therapist friend of the group leaves the group after breaking up with someone else makes sense. But now it's like, okay, the therapist person is gone. So you go to the other girl for the therapy, and then you catch feelings for her too. First off, I'm seeing a pattern here with him. I gotta make this a sound on my soundboard sidebar. Like dripsticks pattern. Shout out Drip. 1 month is crazy. Yo.
And somewhere in between, Louis and Ari started having relationship issues because they lived hours apart and they were planning to meet up in New York. Don't ask me why, it was their plan. But when the date started getting closer and closer, Louis started pulling away further and further, saying Ari was being clingy and his mom didn't approve of her, even though I was keeping tabs on their relationship because everything going on.
So you push for this shit and wait, hold on. Back the fuck up on that real quick, huh?
It was they lived hours apart and they were planning to meet up in New York. Don't ask me why, it was their plan. But when the date started getting closer and closer, Louis started pulling away further and further, saying Ari was being clingy and his mom didn't approve of her, even though I was keeping tabs on.
Okay. So you manipulate me, make me think we're friends, and then essentially you're like, we could be friends if you put me on with, your best friend. Proceed to date her, and then you start pulling away from that shit? Bitch, if you don't make this shit last at least a year and a half, I will fucking smite you my goddamn self. Fuck no. Hell the fuck no. Shit has to last a good amount of time so that I can still be mutually like, actually no, it lasting shorter might be easier. Because if it lasts shorter, then you might be able to like still fuck with both of them easier. Because the longer it goes on, the more of a loss it is, and the more you would probably have to choose a side. If it's for like a couple months, that's a couple months. But if it was for like a year and a half, it probably would be worse. So on second thought, keep that shit short. I'd still smite you though for that shit. Like
in their relationship because everything going on, Ari's just yapping in my ear about it. And I start getting frustrated because Louis asked for this. Like, how do you ask me to pass you the ball and then drop it on purpose?
Oh,
now,
God.
Bringing us back to our phone call, Ari goes on to show me screenshots of Andre saying word for word, "Don't give up on dating. You still got this 6'3" light skin that know how to sing waiting for you right here. Just know I'm still waiting."
I'm not even gonna take my headphones off again, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god, this might be the worst group of people I've ever heard in an animation channel. Jesus fuck. Oh gosh. Bro. Oh Oh my god, that was word for
He
word.
gotta go.
Oh, he sent the screenshot.
After that, I told Ari to be straight up with the type of relationship they had. And she admitted during the start, she had a crush on Andre and Louis. But Andre was already in a relationship. Plus, he already graduated, which would have made it even weirder if they started dating. But he still admitted to being into her while he was dating Kim, which explains why Kim never liked Ari. It's because she knew Andre had feelings for.
Oh, so it was the nigga that started all this shit. It was him who started all this shit. It wasn't a one-sided beef between her. It was a reasonable dislike for Kim, and Andre was kind of sort of an ass. Not even kind of sort of an ass. He is an ass. You know what? Now all of this is starting to make more sense. Let's keep going.
So in some alternate twisted evil universe, there's a chance Andre and Ari could have gotten together, but because of my deal with Louis, I derailed any chance Andre had with Ari, which is why he was extra mad at me.
And also, you had a girlfriend, nigga? Like, hello? You had a girlfriend in the group? Like, that also would have derailed a lot of shit. Like, that would have been crazy to do. Break up with your girl to get with another girl that just got in the group. Like, it's not because Lemur was beefing with your friend. It's because you had a girl. Like, are we dead ass?
After their breakup. And need I say, almost 2 years after all this originally went down, me and Kim crossed paths again, and she confirmed the reason why she broke up with Andre and never liked Ari is because of Andre's feelings for Ari. Wow. And with all these ideas and new information flowing through my head, I was pissed towards Andre, towards Louis, towards myself, and I had finally grown a backbone to call everybody out. So I texted Andre, "Are you seriously trying to steal Ari from Louis?" And he replied, "If you tell anybody or Louis about what I said,
What?
I'll tell your girlfriend what happened between you and Cam."
Huh? Huh? What? What did you do? Hold on, no, you're supposed to be the good guy. You're supposed to be the middleman. What happened between you and Cam? Wait. No. Come on, don't tell me some shit happened.
Anzai, hi. It's been a minute. It's like 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We hit like 100,000 subscribers. The only reason I'm laughing is because I know most of you are in the comment section saying there's a part 3. Oh, yeah. Nah, he dragging it, but I'm really not. This story was very long.
No, like, low-key, you're not dragging it, though. Like, after showing that... let me go back to the damn diagram. After showing this diagram here, I believe you that this story takes a while. I fully freaking believe you, dog. Fully fucking believe you. I am not at all part of... It is not at all. Like, I can understand it takes a while for people to script, animate, of course, but seeing this shit, this is a big ass story. This is dead ass a phase 1 type of shit he's got going on here. All right, so I cannot wait for that next part. He needs 25k likes for part 3. Well, that shit has 64k. Good shit, Lemur. No, this comment is funny as fuck. Motherfucker wrote one girl in the title like the entire group wasn't a crash out. Nah, that's funny as fuck. The girl did y'all a favor. The group was a hellhole. I'll start reading comments after videos. That'd probably be like a nice little segment. Read like a view of the comments. Hold on a minute. The friend group is definitely, I fucking hate everyone, but I don't have any other friends. This isn't one girl destroyed your friend group. This is 2 douchebags fight over a girl. Destroyed a friend group. Oh, God. Wait, the girl wasn't the villain. The whole rest of the friend group was. Not Ari's fault. No, wait. I'm not gonna lie. This title is kind of clickbait, but it's not wrong. He introduces Ari to the friend group, which starts fucking shit up. But it's because other people fuck shit up but it's like Ari coming into the friend group is what destroyed it. But that's because it's like the Big Bang, basically. It's like, yeah, the universe is ending, but that's only because the universe existed in the first place. You feel me? So Ari joining the friend group was the Big Bang to all the shit happening. But it's not necessarily Ari's fault. Ari was more or less the catalyst. And Louis and Andre were the motherfuckers deciding to explode shit, you know? So with that being said, that is OnzLemur's One Girl Destroyed My Friend Group 2. I can't wait for that part 3. Cannot wait. Man, like, subscribe, support the original video, share the reaction, comment down below, do all that. With that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Oh yeah, follow my socials, follow the Twitch. See y'all next time. Peace out.
Kick the body once just to be sure. Oh yeah, that's a red dead deputy. Full clip with the red dead weaponry. Go try to still walk with it next to me. Bullets beats out of they hit him with force. Boys ride with no bitch in the back of it. Yeehaw from the burn, I'm smacking it. Put the weed stick on, I'm packing it. Red shot, hit him all you see is a red dot.